the insight is coming not from a thinking mind, it's coming from a knowing understanding. Well, if you come back to the present moment, that's going to allow you anyway to be in what is some people would say the truth. When you're in the present moment, that's where you are. We have people here, even now, that have been coming from the first retreat. They come back, they know that it's beneficial for them. We're lucky here at Alpen Retreat because it is a lovely venue. I mean, you're coming and you've got mountains, you've got snow, you've got sunshine. The Buddha said that do good, avoid evil, and purify the mind. Vipassana brings me here. What its role is to bring an awareness or a reality to the present moment and to truth in some ways. When we talk about Vipassana, we're talking about insight meditation. So we have an understanding that we might know something, or through thought we would say, yeah, I know this, or this is my truth, or this is my understanding. But with Vipassana, it goes deeper. The insight is coming not from a thinking mind, it's coming from a knowing understanding. We talk a lot in Vipassana about knowing, having this deeper understanding. And this deeper understanding is showing truths or realities that you don't access in the normal life. At least it doesn't feel like you access them. To get an insight from Vipassana, or real insight, it has some kind of foundation. The truth seems solid, whereas you might believe in something, but you're not really sure if it's like this or like that. For me anyway, this was solid. I knew that when I did my first Vipassana course, this was it. And I'd been practicing types of meditation since I was 15 years of age. And at 39, I ended up in a temple in Thailand, in our teacher Ajahn Tong's temple in northern Thailand. And I knew that once I'd finished the course, that was it for me. I realized, okay, I don't need to be really searching anymore. I trusted what that truth was showing. Well, if you come back to the present moment, that's going to allow you anyway to be in what is some people would say the truth. And often we're not in the present moment. We're distracted by all kinds of hindrances or difficulties, situations. So we're very often not in the present moment, and the Vipassana is trying to bring you back again and again and again to the present moment, to see the here and now. And sometimes when we're seeing the here and now, we're realizing where we was. That's interesting. Yeah, actually, I can see that coming here or being present, I'm not there anymore. And looking there from here seemed like, okay, yeah, I can see how I fell into some kind of struggle or, anger, frustration, doubt, worry, fear about something. It's, when you're in the fear, that's where you are. When you're in the present moment, that's where you are. So are you in both or are you in one? If you can come back into the present moment, without trying to force anything, and looking and seeing, yeah, that's fear. That gives us an opportunity to not identify that fear is me or mine. There are different techniques, there are different types of Vipassana. This type is based on 16 stages, or what we call Satipatthana, 4 foundations of mindfulness. And the Vipassana is based on 4 foundations, so it's going to bring you back to these foundations. This is body, so first we have a body. Second, we have feelings, we have mind, and then we have mind objects. The actual practice itself is a walking and sitting meditation, where in some different Vipassanas it's just sitting meditation. In our technique we have a noting, so we're noting what is happening in this present moment. We're doing walking meditation and being mindful of this movement that we're doing, and then when there is a distraction we stop, and then we come back to one of the four foundations. I stop and I'm acknowledging the body. Where is the body? It's in a standing position. Or I might stop because I have a feeling. So I acknowledge the feeling. In the feelings we have 3 different types of feelings: happy, unhappy, and neutral. Or I might stop and notice there's a lot of thinking going on. This is mind. It's given me trust, it's given me confidence. It's allowed me to be okay with who I am. It's allowed me to forgive. It's allowed me to have compassion. It's allowed me to grow. It's allowed me to have patience with my family, friends. This constant being aware, this constant practice of seeing some of these difficulties in my life. You know, we struggle with some of these things, and it's allowed me to allow them to be who they are. And when you're constantly in that process, I mean, I've been fortunate because I've been teaching or sharing the practice, so it's ongoing. But I also see it with also my students as well. You know, they change, you know, from one retreat to another retreat. We have people here, even now, that have been coming from the first retreat. You know, they come back. They know that it's beneficial for them. It's helping them in their daily life. Personally, what I would do is I would invite them to try something. I would invite them to, and also to feel comfortable about coming and not getting too fearful about what to expect, what not to expect. Just to come and to try it and to see whether this works for you. But I would also advise that you stay a little bit of time with it, that you don't just come for the first day and say, oh, that's it, I tried it, I don't really, it's not me. You do have to go through a process with this practice, and sometimes it's quite difficult and it's bringing up a lot of struggles. But I would invite the person to come, be soft with themselves, not to bring any expectations, to come, just try the practice. Slowly, little by little, you can start to get more confident about the practice. There's a lot of misconceptions about the practice and about meditation, actually, and a lot of them in this course, I think I can fairly say, get cleared up. And this practice, which I think differs from many practices, it's teaching you how to behave in the life. It's teaching you how to be you. This practice is not going to bring you into a place where you reach some kind of a special state. It's going to give you the ability to be comfortable in living with difficulties. It's going to give you an ability to be able to go further, to listen longer, to be more patient, to endure more, and to gain confidence. And this, I think, is very powerful in our life. When we get that kind of confidence, you know, we know, okay, if I can do this, I can do that. You know, just letting go of your phone, you know, all of your surroundings, and to be in a place with just yourself. Not many people actually experience what it's like to be with just them. It's just you in a room and a practice. You know, and of course it's going to bring up difficulties, but it's going to allow you to see yourself. And sometimes when you see yourself, you see your characters. And it's not about judging yourself whether you're right or wrong. It's about actually looking to see, wow, okay, I didn't see that. You know, that's interesting. And there's insight, you know. wow, I never realized that I had such a desire or an anger or a fear, you know. But, you know, that's it. It's coming up. I'm looking at it. I'm moving on. You know, sometimes life is really challenging us in so many different aspects. And we're really challenged sometimes. It doesn't matter who we are. And it's those moments, those challenges that really bring difficulty, fear, anger, whatever. And not being able to manage it, not being able to just take a breath, take a step back, just to say, hey, hang on a minute, just give me some time. If we took a moment to come back to the present moment in so many different situations, it would have such a different effect. But we react so quickly. This practice is giving us an opportunity to put a pause in between the reaction, what's happening and how you react to it. And that pause is allowing us to be present just for a moment and allowing the situation to move, to go, because the time is changing. So I'm ready to respond maybe with anger at you, and I'm just about to do it, but I'm acknowledging anger, anger, anger. I'm acknowledging the anger inside. That's given me ability to allow the present moment to pass and also consider again, do I really want to say this? Is it beneficial for me? Is it helping the situation? You know, we're lucky here at Alpen Retreat because it is a lovely venue. I mean, you're coming and, you know, you've got mountains, you've got snow, you've got sunshine. You've got a great place to practice. And I think that being in an environment like this is allowing you to be a bit more comfortable than some other places. It's not a temple, but it's a good environment to start to do a practice, to at least to try a practice. This has been a great place for me to teach, and I love the guys very much. They've done a lot to this place. My suggestion would be come and see, come and try. A lot of people have said to me before, yeah, but you know, I don't think I could do it. A lot of people could do it. It's about trying something. It's about trying to be mindful. It's about trying to be present. It's a strong practice. There's no doubt about it. You know, we're lucky that we have this light Vipassana also. So if people are not really sure, they've not done much practice, this is going to give them an opportunity to get a taster. The Buddha said that do good, avoid evil, and purify the mind. Actually, all the Buddhas have said this. And this is really what we want. We want to do good. We want to avoid evil or difficulty. And we want to be clear. We want to purify the mind. If we can do this, we're all helping one another. The world is already starting to be a better place. And not just that world, but our world in here, what we create. Coming, doing good, avoiding evil, purifying the mind for 7 days, 14 days is a good act.